Hello guys, this is Sandra here, and today we have another update for the hashtag Roulettepancollab, and I feel like this is an exciting one. If you haven't seen my intro or my first update, I'm gonna link them up in the cards and also down below. If I keep struggling with talking today, I mean I always do, but currently it's 10:21 in the night, so it's a bit late. But without further blabbering, let's get into it. And my face is too bright. So the first product I had was a unique product for which I chose the Becca Hydro Mist, the powder that feels quite wet on the skin, and it felt lovely. Even though mine dried up, it still did a perfect job at that's my boyfriend coughing. It still did a perfect job at setting my face, and as you can see, there's nothing left of it. I will put up the pictures or like the video on the other side of the screen so you can see where I started and where I was last month, if I can figure out how to do that in editing. And you can see it's completely gone. I really enjoyed this product. It lasted me for quite a good while as well. And would I repurchase it? I probably would. At the moment I have quite a lot of powders, setting powders. The only kind of powder I'm in business at the moment is a pressed powder, as I have quite a few loose ones. So I don't think I'm going to repurchase it anytime soon, but I would quite happily use this again. It's a really nice product and it did what it said on the tin. So I was really happy with it, and also, you know what it means, we're going to roll something else in. And I also rolled something out last month, so I'm feeling rather proud of myself. The next product is in the category a product you are not sure about, and I'm still not sure about this, and also I don't seem to have progress on this. I mean, I used it a lot of times. I'm mainly focused on this bronzer this month. It's the Fenty Shady Biz bronzer, and I'm just not sure you can see any progress in it. I think I'm warming up to it a little bit, although on some days it's a bit more patchy. And again, I just don't know how to show you progress. I swear I used it a lot, but I'm not sure there's like any dip in it, and it still keeps like building up hard pan. The mirror in there is horrendous. Like even if I keep cleaning it up, it just gets dirty and it's a bit like foggy, or not really foggy, but like I can't really see myself in it anyway. But I just, yeah. I mean, this is what I'm wearing now. It's a really warm bronzer, and I prefer something a bit more cool toned anyway. Something like the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Even though I still kept reaching for this over that one, even though that's not a project pen either, just because I want to make progress on this. But I think it's one of those that I'm not going to see progress until one day I just magically hit pen. But again, as I mentioned last time, I think it's because my brush is about the same size as the pen, so every time I hit in there, I sort of wear it away evenly. So I don't know, I keep using it, but I'm still not sure about it. Some days it turns patchy, other days it's fine, and it keeps building up hard pen even though I set my face, so it's not like I go in there with a wet or like an oily brush from my face. I don't know why it's doing it. Please, if someone has similar problems or if you used it, let me know what your experiences are, because I just, yeah, I'm still on the fence with this, but I'm still happy that I get some use out of it, so at least there's that, I guess. Also, my goal on this one is just to hit pen, so at this rate, can I do it till we finish with this project? Who knows? Not me for sure, but we'll see. We'll see. The next product is something that's in your favorite shade, and I really like burgundy or like deep berry shades, so I chose the MAC lip liner in the shade Beat, and I think I'm making quite steady progress on this. I really like it. This is what I have all over my lips right now as well, with just the tiniest bit of gloss on the top, with just a clear gloss really, and I really like it. I don't feel like I use this that much this month, but I clearly used it enough to make steady progress, so I wonder if I just used it in the beginning of the month and then I sort of forgot. But I really like this pencil, and as I mentioned last time, my goal on this was to use up half of the pencil, but I realized it when I marked it on the paper that if I get down to that line, it will mean that probably the pencil is like this tiny and I'm not going to be able to sharpen it anymore. So it will probably mean that I use this up, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna really miss this. I love matte clip liners. I think they are brilliant, but they are not cruelty free. So will I purchase from them? No. But I love the color, I love the formula, and yeah, I'm just making steady progress, so we'll see where that takes us. The next product is something that I was running quite low on already last time, and it's the category an underrated product, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, something underrated, and it's the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer, and look at that baby. Whoop, hold on. This is another product that's gone, which means we can roll in 2 products this month. And I'm quite happy with my progress. I'm gonna miss this primer, but at the moment I have so many primers that I don't really need another one. But if I would be on the market, I would definitely buy this, especially if you have dry skin but you're looking for something that's still gonna blur your skin. I think this is a wonderful product. I really enjoy this, and I highly recommend it. It's affordable, it works well. If you have oily skin, I don't think you're gonna like it because it has quite a bit of slip to it. But if you, let's say, combination to dry or dry skin and you still want smoothing, this is amazing. It feels nice, it works perfect, and I'm happy and sad at the same time that I use this up. But I think in the future I will definitely repurchase this. This was a great product. Then I had the category a limited edition item, and for that I chose the Becca Volcano Goddess palette, and I chose the shade Crater. And since I rolled in that shade, I started using this palette more again, which is great. And I have a really big dip in this palette, but so did I last month. As I mentioned before as well, the pens are quite deep, so I haven't really hit pen on it just yet. But if you look at it, it is so deep. So hopefully by next month or the month after, I can actually hit pen on this with consistent use. I have it today as an eyeliner, and I used it a lot as an eyeliner, or if I did a full-blown smoky eye, then I used this one again together with that shade and that in the crease. As I mentioned last month, I love using those 3 shades together. I started reaching for Diamond Dust again and a Cloud. It's just a really nice palette. Oops, sorry, I'm gonna blind you. And I really like it. And even from here you can see there's quite a dip on this, so hopefully by next update I can report more on this. Till then I'm just gonna enjoy using it. It makes a beautiful brown liner with just the tiniest hint of sheen. It's so pretty. And then a product that I rolled in the last month, which was a drugstore product, which technically wasn't, but it's the same price range, so I went with it, is the Kiko eyeshadow, Smart Eyeshadow. I think it's just shade 17, it doesn't have a name. And it had the tiniest bit of pen on it, and I just said I want to use up half of this. And look at the pen size now. The pen got so much bigger, and it's quite deep as well, if you can see around. I mainly use this one mixed in with the other creamy shadow from my Pen That palette series from the Illamasqua palette. I mixed that one with this because that one is a bit too peach, this one is a bit too pink, so I mix the 2 together each morning to set my eyeshadow base, and it works perfectly well. These 2 balance out each other really nicely. It's a nice formula, and yeah, I hope I can make my goal on it. I think I can. It's a bit hard to, because I try to like work it down on one side rather than in the middle, so I can actually track half of it, which is a bit hard work, let me tell you. But I'm trying my best and I really enjoy using it. And now we're gonna roll in 2 more products, which I'm really excited about. So we're gonna set the numbers from 1 till 39 is how many categories I have left. So 1 till 39. And then we're gonna go randomize. We have number 18, which is a product you would only buy on sale. Ooh, that might be a tricky one. And then number 9, which is a product you received as a gift. Alright. Alright, let me go find products in my collection that are on these categories. I can talk and then I'll be back with you. Alright guys, I'm back, and let me tell you, this was not easy, but I have my things and they're actually matching in colour. But for the product that you would only buy on sale, I went with the Naked Cherry palette, because although I love this palette, I feel like Naked palettes are quite overpriced. I mean, I love the Naked Basics, then I had the Naked 2, which I was so about, and I actually bought this on sale because I really loved the colour scheme. And I used it a few times, but not as many times as I thought I would use them. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see. But I decided to try to use the shade Bang Bang and try to hit pan on it. Now, how realistic it is, I don't know. But I will try anyway. I have quite a bit of dip in there. Well, not quite a bit, but I have a little bit of a dip in there. So this is the shade that I will try to hit pan on. As I was saying before my camera cut me off and died, I'm going to use the shade Bang Bang, and I'm just going to swatch it for you. It's this lovely pinky, shiny, shimmery shade, and it's so pretty. I love this shade, and I think it's one of my most used shades from the palette, even though it doesn't look that used. Trust me, I used it a few times, but again, as I said, not as many times as I thought I'm going to use it. And because I have way too many eyeshadows, I decided to go with this. And then the last category that I rolled in was an item we received as a gift. And I chose the Stila Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade... Now, I never know how to pronounce it. Pigelle? P-I-G-A-L-L-E. How you pronounce that is beyond me. I never know. But look, they are matching so well in colour. Yeah, important bits, I know. So I got this last Christmas from my boyfriend. Camera. There we go. And it's this beautiful burgundy shade. Let me just swatch it for you. And it's a bit more metallic, but not too much. That's it right there. And you can see with just a little swipe, it's quite strong, but then you can also blend it out. And it's still quite strong, but not as much. It would actually go quite nicely together with that pinky shade. So that might be a good way to use these two. So those are the shades there. And on this one, I've used it a few times, but not a huge amount of times. But obviously this is quite a lot of product, and there's like how many mils in there? Does it say anywhere? 4.5 mils. That's a lot of product. And I haven't used it nearly enough. I don't want it to go to waste, so I decided to roll it in. But obviously I'm not going to be able to use up this much. There are some bits where it's like broken up in the packaging, so you can tell that I've used it, but not enough times. And I decided to have a number goal in it, and the number goal will be 15. I think that's a big enough number to start with. If I used enough times, I can decide if I roll it out or keep it in for another amount of numbers, but I think 15 is a good way to start it. And I'm excited to use this product. I really like it, and even now, if you look at my hands now, I don't know if it comes through, but it has a bit of a shine to it. And I really like this, and I think again I can use it as a liner as well, so that will help me to reach my number goal. So I think 15 is a good way to start it off. And yeah, thanks to my boyfriend who bought it for me last Christmas, because I kept dragging him into Marks and Spencer's and swatching this. So kudos to Luke. But that's it. That's the update for this month. Let me know what you think and how you like the new products that I rolled in. I can't wait to watch everyone's video as well. Also, if I didn't say, because I think I forgot, I'm gonna link Rebecca and Alexi in the info box below, and also the playlist where everyone's video is. And I'm sure you know it by now that it's Rebecca and Alexi who started this whole project pan that by this point grew into a huge collaborative sort of thing. And yeah, thanks for them for starting this. Also, there's gonna be another one next year again, and that is gonna be an extra one, which I'm really happy about, which will be, I think, slightly different with new categories. But I'm blabbering on, aren't I? So for now, I'm gonna go. I can't wait to watch all your videos. If you liked mine, please give it a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean so much to me. But now I'm gonna go because it's really late, and yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye bye and have a lovely day.
Everything is dark, only ghosts in the sky. Drinking and